Nightcap is a place to go. Nightcap, so you don't feel alone. Nightcap, yeah! Pour a drink, dirty or virgin, common waters or whiskey or gin. Nightcap, you don't have to be coy. Nightcap, here's Ricky and Joy.
Hello, and welcome to Nightcap, the bi-weekly web show consisting of two friends unwinding with the topics that make us hot. My name is Richard Pucci, and the amazing Joy. Hello! There we go, there's my face. The amazing Joy is here with me today. Hello, Miss Joy, how are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you, sir?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm like, it's so funny. Because we were a little late on the Nightcap, I started playing a game of Identity V.
Oh,
and
yeah.
And so I hid in a locker, and now this guy is just opening and closing the locker. He's probably like, what the heck is this person doing? So I personally, I don't like it when I do like crappy things like that, because I like to play like video games.
Yeah.
And I typically don't like to screw over my teammates, and I got all these crows on the tops of my head. Oh my gosh, we can legitimately escape now. So I essentially did nothing.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh my gosh, not only did we do nothing, but I just escaped.
At least you did that.
Oh my gosh. I have to thank the people. Okay.
Please thank the people.
I gave them thumbs up because the only thing that I did to help was, okay, I'm gonna get back into my little sexy corner over here.
Ooh, you're in a corner this time.
I'm in, yes, the sexy chair corner.
Oh, excuse me.
As I like put my feet up.
Oh, snap. Oh, all right. Oh, drop it. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, hello. Welcome to my lair.
Your man den lair.
Yes,
over there.
It's really just a corner. It is a corner of. Oh, look at that. Okay, so yes. Gosh, I'm so sorry. This is not a good intro. Essentially, like, I'm paying attention to something else. I just want a game. Look at me, adjust myself. Hi, welcome to Nightcap, the bi-weekly web show. Joy is doing well, and she's being professional. I am not. We have lots to talk about because I saw a ton of movies in the past 2 weeks. I saw the terrible A Star is Born and the amazing Halloween. So,
let's talk.
Okay, did you see any of those movies?
Hell no.
All right. So let's see. Hopefully Rodney will pop in. I'm gonna get my chat up. Get my chat log up. Oh, Rodney's here. Hey, Rodney. What up?
I'm trying to find.
Oh, the chat log.
Well, I'm trying to. Oh, wait, no.
Oh, wait. Here's the link. I'll give you the link because I pre-prepped that. There we go.
Okay.
All right. So I saw A Star is Born, and it was terrible.
How terrible is terrible? On a scale of, like, really meh? Like, it was really bad? I was gonna say, why are you frozen? No, you're not frozen now. You're fine.
Here we go. Network connection, experiencing difficulties. Sorry. Google Hangouts does that to us. All right, so A Star is Born. Remember, it had the song. It was like something about the boy.
The one you were singing last time?
Yeah. All right. So
Shallow.
No, actually, Shallow wasn't even the song that Cupid enjoyed. Cupid enjoyed this other song, and he was waiting for it the entire movie. And you know when it popped up?
At the end?
The credits song.
Oh, That's bull.
I know. He was like, I was so excited. He's like, I was ready to cry a little bit. He was like, it was gonna be good. And he was like, it was terrible. Like, oh my gosh. So in like the first, okay, so Bradley Cooper meets Lady Gaga or Allie, whatever the hell her name is. Even though we're all thinking like, no, this is just Lady Gaga.
Basically.
Exactly.
Lady Gaga.
So it's like, okay, so Bradley Cooper meets Lady Gaga on a Friday. That night they like hang out together and like he's like, you've got an amazing voice. And then they're at like a 7-Eleven parking lot and she like starts like making up that Shallow song and she's like, I am a songwriter as well as a singer and I wrote this song. And so then he proceeds to like memorize the thing that she said once. All right, get blackout drunk, drive her home, like with his car person, drop her off, invite her to go see his next show, which is an airplane away. She goes to work, then changes her mind and goes on the airplane. And he's like, by the way, my friend's here and she wrote a song and I made some accompaniment for it and she's going to sing it with me. Sight unseen.
What?
Oh, and I forgot the fact that some guy wanted his picture with Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga got really offended and punched the guy in the face. At that moment, we both looked at each other and said, this is going to be really shitty.
This is going to be a bad movie. Like, what in the heck is going on? So he just put her on the spot. He
just put her on the spot. Like, continuously, that character is like, by the way, can you do this thing? And then like it got like a bazillion YouTube views. And then people are like, oh my God. And then they kept on doing this weird thing where she was like, oh, the industry, they hate my nose. It's terrible. And then he's like, can I touch your nose? Like first thing.
Oh.
And he's like, and then, so then throughout the movie, she does this thing where she's like,
what?
Okay, like I understand the like importance. It's like, oh, look, somebody that like finds your flaw, you know,
beautiful,
attractive or beautiful. Yeah, but it's still fun to make fun of because it's like, who's gonna be like, can I touch your nose?
Is that based off of her own kind of insecurity about her nose, like her actual real life nose?
I do believe so because she talks about how she like got her demo tapes pretty far and how the people at the labels are like, oh, your nose.
Dang.
Yeah. Oh, but I was really happy. There was like a scene where it showed like her belly and she had like a little bit of a belly again because she like kind of fluctuates a little bit. So I did enjoy a little bit of her belly. But then there was another scene, I guess later on because she does do some dancing because she turns into a pop sensation, even though she was a little bit country. So then, because I think that was the gist of it, because from what I've read, the other versions of the movie, the male that discovers the female, like their insecurities lie with the fact that her star is shining and theirs is starting to fade. And from my understanding, this one is he's not upset about the fact that she is becoming important. That's not a factor. For him, it's the fact that she's not being true to herself. That's what gets his goat. Yes.
So even though she was getting popular, the fact that she wasn't being genuine is what was pissing him off, not so much her getting more popularity than him.
Correct. That was the thing that was sort of eating away at him.
Wow.
Yeah, which was an interesting 2018 take on that. So, Rodney, if this is boring you, I'm sorry. A Star Is Born was terrible. It was not worth listening for the song that was in the credits.
I heard well, of course, I see a lot of things through Twitter, and she just apparently kept saying, if 99 people in the room don't believe you, or believe in you or trust you or whatever it was, and all you need is one person to believe you, and Bradley Cooper was that one person, and she, I guess, went on like a media junket tour and basically kept saying that same line over and over again.
Yeah.
And then someone compiled it in a video, and I thought it was hilarious. It's 99 people in the room. There could be 99 people. There could be 99 million people, and one person believe you. I didn't see that movie, but I'm obsessed with that "Why Did You Do That to Me" song. The one, I guess. Why did you do that to me? Why did you do that? Like,
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with that song. Don't look so fine. Like, why'd you come around me with an ass like that? Like, I don't know. I find it hilarious.
Oh my gosh. That was her pop. That was her not being true to herself, poppiness. Which is essentially Lady Gaga. And you loved it. It's Lady Gaga being Lady Gaga. And then, yeah.
Like, I just I really love that song though. She's ooh. But no, I didn't see that. And then I did have my best friend say that it was a good movie. He told me to watch it, but I was like
a good, like you should watch it, or like a me, like that was terrible.
No, like a good, you should watch it. And I was like, Twitter begs to differ, but all right. Eventually. What about Halloween?
Oh, Halloween was amazing. It's okay, so shut up. So I'm so stupid. So the take on all of this was, so last episode of Nightcap, remember I was gonna see A Star Is Born with Cupid because he really wanted to see A Star Is Born, but we didn't have the time to go see it. Yada yada yada. So it was the day that Halloween was coming out. All right. It was the Thursday. And Cupid was like, oh, we're going to go see, go order the tickets. That's the movie that you want to see. You order the tickets. So I was like, okay. So I went to go order the tickets. And then all of a sudden in my heart, I was like, we should go see A Star Is Born. So, So we saw A Star Is Born on like the opening, like when everybody was going to see Halloween. We saw A Star Is Born. Okay. And it's funny because it was supposed to be a surprise because I was going to be awesome and surprise him. But he was like, oh, I think somebody from work might be going to see Halloween and I'd be more comfortable if we didn't see it with that person possibly in the audience, like, because you're like a screamer or blah, 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 blah. And so I was like, no, it's fine. It's fine. And he's like, let me see your tickets. I want to change it. I'm like, no, you're not going to see the tickets. And he's like, let me see the tickets. I'm like, no, I'm trying to see the tickets. So finally I was like, here. And I showed it to him and he saw like A Star Is Born. And in my heart, he was going to like go to the ticket station and be like, oh, 2 tickets, and then pop it up. And they're going to be like, oh no, A Star Is Born that way. And then he'd be like, oh, you did this for me. But instead he looked relieved. And so we saw A Star Is Born and it was terrible. It was terrible and it was karmic, okay? Because of that. So when we went to go see Halloween, oh my gosh, Halloween was amazing. Okay, it was amazing. First and foremost, because there was so much really great stuff. So there were a lot of visual callbacks to the original movie, which if you haven't seen it, you should watch it. And then you should watch the new Halloween because it's good. A lot of visual callbacks, like let's say if Jamie Lee Curtis's character Laurie, when she was a teenager, if she was doing this thing and then she thought she saw something out of a window, this like sort of there would be callbacks to her granddaughter, the same thing happening, and that was like really kind of cool. As well as some of the costumes were callbacks, as far as like her granddaughter sort of wearing like this blue sort of outfit reminded me of Jamie Lee Curtis's character 40 years prior. And really the movie itself is a movie about trauma. And like, if you want to compare it to like Me Too, you kind of can, about there being a take back of trauma and saying like, no, I'm not going to stand for it anymore. 40 years after Laurie Strode was attacked, she went into survival mode She ended up becoming a mother. As a mother, she taught her daughter how to survive. This is so 1978. She was a kid. Not long after, she ended up becoming pregnant, which means somewhere like mid to late 80s. She was teaching her daughter how to hide in a bunker and what to do when Michael Myers comes, and all of this stuff that doesn't make sense, right? Like
at the time, it makes sense to me.
It makes sense now because now we have active shooters. Like active shooters, that's a drill. All right. Laurie Strode was going to school and saying, like, what are we going to do for when Michael Myers comes to, take my child? And so they ended up taking away her daughter from her because she was seen as an unfit mother. So she's estranged from her daughter. Her daughter sort of raised her granddaughter to believe, like grandma's crazy, she's preparing for this thing that's not happening. So she has a strange relationship with her granddaughter who cares about her very much, but is also fully aware that her mother, is damaged from the fact that, Jamie Lee Curtis's character, keeps herself in a, in a box, when she doesn't have to be in town. She keeps everything locked up. She's got gates. She's got lights. She's got floodlights. She is prepared. And so this movie is about Michael Myers coming back, and he comes back in a big way. And the innocent, sweet girl that Laurie was died the night that he came originally. And this is her chance to sort of take it back. And she's ready for him.
And he's coming for her.
It was really good. It was really good. I did and I tried not to spoil anything. I didn't want to spoil anything because it really is a good movie. And Rodney, did you see Halloween? Oh wait, oops. Wait a second. Okay. Boop. So yes, I like that movie. I would see it again. There's a really great scene at the end that I loved more than anything in the entire world. But I don't want to talk about it because it's spoilers, but that was a good movie. What did you do? I feel like I've chatted up this entire time.
I did a lot. On your side, Ronnie did actually reply. Oh yeah, I didn't see it either. He said he didn't see it, but he wants to see it. I want to see it because you saw it. And I want to compare it. I watched instead of those two movies, Baby and I watched Venom.
Oh, so you had your own A Star Is Born.
Yeah. Oh no. I actually really liked Venom. Well, I liked Venom and I liked Tom Hardy. Everyone else was awful. Like in terms of I did not care for the bad guy. He didn't seem like a bad guy. Like his personality was awful, but I wouldn't have been like, I'm not afraid of him. I wasn't scared for my life. Did not care for Michelle Williams as the fiance, girlfriend, ex-fiance, whatever. She was there. And dang. I just shipped Venom and Tom Hardy. Like that was the best relationship out of the whole movie. And that's credit to Tumblr. I liked the action. I liked the banter between them. I liked Tom Hardy's acting in it. I mean, I know he's not from here, but him pretending to be from America was nice for a bit. And excuse me. I did like everyone else, like the background characters. They were great. I liked Mrs. Chen. I liked there was a Chinese store owner lady. She was fun. But yeah, overall, like the plot of it, I thought was a good effort by Sony and Marvel together. But what I really liked was they actually show you a preview of the Spider-Verse movie that's coming out on Christmas.
Okay.
And I thought that was so dope. Like they show you like a whole behind scene, like a whole scene. Spoiler alert, I also remember someone else I didn't like. So in one of the posts, because now I'm bringing back Venom, and I did do a movie review on it. I think if it didn't come out, it's gonna come out soon. They preview who is going to be Carnage at the end of the movie, and I don't like that person either. Didn't care. I was like, ew. But I guess the most I had a problem with was that everyone seemed a bit old.
Okay.
In the role. Everybody seemed just like too old to do. But then again, I have never read Venom as a comic. I never read Carnage and Spider-Man as a comic. So I really don't know how old any of these people are.
Yeah.
So, But I like the movie overall. I really did like the plot. Yeah, the Spider-Verse movie. I love how they referenced it. I love the scene that they put in it. I really, just from the first time I've seen the preview for Spider-Verse, I was like, oh, I gotta see that. And no, Ronnie, I do not like him as Carnage. When you see his face, like when you, oh God, I'm so dumb. Tom Hardy, another little minor spoiler. So Tom Hardy at the end had to go do an interview for a jailed person, and that jailed person is Carnage. And when you find out it's him, I assume it's him because he had the red hair and his name, he wrote Tom Hardy's name in blood and stuff. And I was like, this is gross. But when I saw him, I was like, ew, him? Aren't you a little old to be doing superhero movies? Like, I didn't care for him. I didn't even care for him.
I was gonna say, is it Walter White?
No, it's spoiler alerts, everyone. It's Woody Harrelson. Yeah, I was like, and I only really know him right now. I obviously know him. He's done plenty of roles, but the last thing I really saw and kind of was over him in was The Hunger Games. I'm like, like you were in Hunger Games. Can you like go away? Why are you doing this?
Can you go away?
Just go away. What are you doing? Why are you here in this Marvel world now? No one did we call for you? I didn't call for you. And then I was just like, ugh, whatever. So yeah, saw that and didn't see another movie after that. But what I've been really into is The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
Yes! I'm happy you brought it up because I have been watching it too.
Oh my God.
As a shout out to
yes.
to Mr. Rodney. I'm sorry, I totally forgot.
I'm like, who are you referencing right now?
No, Mr. Rodney said that he has been mainlining Castlevania. He watched all of that on Netflix.
Shoot, I gotta watch Castlevania season 1 and 2. I haven't seen any of it.
Yes, I just needed to shout that out because it's a Halloween-y sort of thing.
No, you're right.
But, all right, so Chilling Adventures. What do you think so far?
Let me just bring up what episode that we're like, I don't want to go too far because I don't know if you've seen all of it yet.
I'm going to finish the last episode tonight after Nightcap.
Okay, because I also wanted to see it after Nightcap, but Baby, are we watching it on mine or on yours? Okay, hold on. Logged into the wrong account. Because we're not watching it on mine. I gotta switch. Hold on. Episode 5. Okay. I just want to check because we finished an episode last night And I was like, okay, cool. Like, I'm happy for this. Yeah. Part 1, episode 5.
Okay.
Okay, so we watched 4 whole episodes of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. We're in agreement with how we feel about it, which is, I think, we're both invested enough to keep watching.
Okay.
But there are parts of the show that is just so boring. Like, there's parts where I'm like, can we just, what do you, like, I don't care to see this. What are you doing? Stop it. And then there's
Oh no.
parts for me excited. You froze. Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
There's parts. Well, I'll just say all the stuff I don't like, clearly.
Okay, yeah. No, go for it. I don't think that this is like, I don't think this is the type of thing that we can like super spoil.
Yeah, no. I'm not even saying any spoilers in terms of like plots. I like how the show's going. From the jump, I do not like Harvey.
Okay.
I don't like the actor for Harvey. I know him only from that TV show Austin and Ally on the Disney Channel. So I've seen him as blonde everywhere. And now to see him on the screen, his face looks like a doof. His face just looks doofy. I don't understand. It's his face. Fine. I accept it for now. Hate when he calls her Brina. I hate when anyone calls her Brina. It's Sabrina. Call her Sabrina. Sabrina. It is 3 syllables.
At least it's not Sabina.
Oh, I mean, and I
That's
like
an
that
actual
name.
name. No, I don't like it.
I like the name because I think I know
Sabina.
someone named. I know someone named Sabina. And, like, I believe her name's Sabina. But I'm okay with Sabina. But why you call her Brina? You act like Sabrina is such a long name that you had to shorten it. Like, just call her Sabrina. So yeah, those are just those 2 right there. Who's the mean aunt?
Oh, Zelda.
Okay, so I hate her. She sucks.
No, I like her.
I like her because she's mean, but I mean, I hate her. I love Hilda.
Okay.
Hilda is my joy. Like, I love her so much. And Ambrose. Ambrose can get it. Like, at first I was very like, who is this? Like, why is he? Who is this random black dude here in the house? And then I was like, oh, no, he can get it. I'm okay. He's fine.
I was gonna say Rodney. So the thing about the thing about the show is that, so if you saw Sabrina the Teenage Witch, not only are the ants there, so we have the 2 ants. We have Salem the cat, who is not a speaking character. The only one that could hear Salem the cat is Sabrina. And then also her cousin Ambrose is there. And Ambrose is under house arrest for doing something. And so he kind of takes the place for like the Salem sort of character.
Yeah, basically.
Being sassy, being a smartass, and sort of helping Sabrina get into trouble, as opposed to her aunts, which would be more inclined to like steering her in, a direction. You mentioned that Zelda is like the mean aunt, and that is an interesting take. Another way to sort of look at her, I think, is to look at her. Well, like, just imagine her as like a church lady. Like, she would be like the annoying church lady who brings, like, somebody's relative dies and she brings them over like a covered dish of something, and she's got her hands in all the pots in church, but like instead of it being like the Catholic Church, it's like the Church of the Dark Lord,
Yeah.
And like the first, like, it's funny, I was like in shock, like the first episode, like seeing like all like the satanic like sort of like symbolism and like every single thing, like it was a little off-putting for me. But then like the moment that I'm like, oh, okay, this is like an allegory for like church, for like God, like it, I was just like, whatever. Like once I sort of looked at it as far as like stylistically, just like a different take on it.
Oh, I completely bought into it. I wasn't, and us going to church. I was so into it. I was like, oh, I laughed every time they're like, "Hail Satan," or like,
yeah.
"The
No,
Dark Lord." Like, I
no,
love
no.
it.
Absolutely. Even so the thing about Sabrina is that she when she becomes a woman, she needs to write her name into the Dark Lord's book.
Mm.
Um
Mm.
and she goes and she has a dark baptism.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like a big deal. And it's so interesting because it's like a rite of passage, and it's something that every witch needs to do. Which, by the way, wait, what episode are you on?
4.
You finished 4 or?
Finished 4. So like she went to the school.
Okay, cool.
Like her
I
first
loved
time finished the school.
I loved the resolution behind what they had to do after the dark baptism. I loved that resolution so much. I loved it
Mm.
so much. Like, to
Mm-hmm.
me, that was like the greatest thing. Like, I just thought that was amazing. Just wait until later on in the series when when Zelda starts talking about the false god. It's so funny. She talks about the story of Adam and Eve, and she's like reading about the story of Adam and Eve to like these little like kids. Like, she's doing like Sunday school at like the dark church, and
Yeah.
she's talking to the little kids, and she's like, and this is what the false god said, which is not true. She's like, and all the kids are like sitting down, and she's just hysterical. She's if you just like think of her as just being like another like an annoying like uppity church lady, then like it totally like.
Well, in the beginning, I was just I know she's that way for a reason. So I was already like, ugh, this one. I still am watching for the whole family. But after the episode that we just watched, and to me, it revealed that she has a heart. And she was like, oh, well, at the end of the day, this is my grandchild. This is our bloodline. Like, we need to, save face or just not be embarrassed. But I'm not going to, have you manipulate me just for this BS over here. All right, let me protect her or whatever. Then I was like, all right, Zelda. Okay. I see you. Like, I get it, but she's funny in certain ways, and then that I like.
You know
what? And I do like the way that the show addresses a lot of issues, especially the first episode with their other best friend who is gender nonconforming.
Yes, Susie.
Susie, I like Susie, and who's the black girl, the best friend? What's her name? Roz?
Yes.
Is it Roz? Okay,
Roz.
I like Roz and I like Susie. I do like those girls in the show in general. It has taken me up till 4 episodes to warm up to Sabrina, like the actual to be immersed in the fact that actor is playing this version of Sabrina. Because at first I was like, she has a young old lady face. And it took me a couple episodes to get used to her young old lady face. And then I was like, all right, she's Sabrina. Like, we'll just, and that's not because I'm like, Melissa Joan Hart will forever be Sabrina. No. It's just, I thought that the actor for her would be a little older looking in a way. Because you know how they always have like a mature young white woman.
Yeah,
just like, I'm really 25 years old, but I'm supposed to be 16. This girl looks like she's 16 or 17.
She if for all you out there, she was the little girl in Mad Men.
Oh, I didn't watch Mad Men.
And then she also did Flowers in the Attic.
I have that book, didn't read it, but
we talked about it. Because I saw the movie. She's probably around like 18, 19, 20.
Okay. Because I did look up her name.
Close.
Yeah.
She is like, she's pretty close. Like, she was going to premieres and stuff when she was like 9, 10, like going to like, when Mad Men got nominated for Emmys. So
yeah,
like,
when I saw her name, I did see the Mad Men name on it. So I was like, oh, okay, so she's been in this business for a bit. Like,
oh
okay.
no, she's good. She's she's good. She's well rounded.
Yeah.
And you know what? Is there anything that I'm like, you know what? It's like the thing about this show, and because like I didn't subscribe to, I didn't even watch a Riverdale. Like you described it and it sounded good. My big thing is that there's like no nutritional value.
Right now, or just in general?
And just in general with like this show, right? It's like chewing on bubble gum, you know? Like it's sticky, it's sweet, you know, they try to infuse things, but like I'm watching like a teenage melodrama, right? Like I'm not gonna, but like that's what you think. And then there's so many like sort of like undertones where it's like female empowerment, you know, you have the gender neutral friend who just wait until future episodes. There's like a seer in it, and I thought it was really interesting what the seer said about a character. I thought that was really cool because nobody picked up. I saw that.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just it's
enough to keep me interested, but there are times in the show where I'm like, oh, there was one. I hate when Sabrina and Harvey kiss because it just seems like ridiculous when every time and when they kiss and it's in front of their friends. I'm sorry, her friends. It's ridiculous.
Teenagers do that.
I know.
No, but that's like a real thing. Like I love my boyfriend so much.
No, but the way that they do it is so dramatic because I'll have offhand comments to Bibi. I'll be like, she's kissing him like they've met and known each other for 10 years. Bitch, you a sophomore. Chill. Like you are all over him like y'all spent so many years together. You're making it like, I love you, Harvey, forever and ever. And I'm like,
just
really?
wait until her choices reflect on that. That's all I have to say. Wait until her choices reflect that. It is young love. It is young love. That is all I have to say.
Because even with him, he'll be like, you're everything I've ever wanted, Brina. I'm like, but literally a year ago, you were a freshman. You did not know her. Like, relax. Like, you guys are acting like you guys have been together your whole lives, which has not been that long, and you kiss like you're never going to see him again, which could happen potentially. But I still was like, ugh. Like, even their friends are like, okay, can you stop? Can you stop with the kissing? Stop it. It's too much now. Just relax. And even me, I'll be like, yes, clearly. And that's not because I don't care for heterosexual love or anything.
Yeah.
Like I love that. But I'm just like, all right, you don't have to go that deep into this. Chill.
Oh.
So yeah, I don't like that.
All I have to say is that Susie, the non-gender conforming friend, is totally like, Sabrina, you have my sexual parts not my sexual parts, male and or female, are completely on lockdown right now. Please stop.
She's just like, I'm over you doing this thing. Stop it.
I'm completely dry and or limp.
Ugh.
Stop it.
And even when you said Riverdale, like I stopped with Riverdale mostly because the plot of it at the time was just getting so ridiculous. I was like, why am I even like, you're caught up in this thing now. Like it seemed like they wrote themselves into a mystery, like a murder mystery thing.
Yeah.
And then they were like, we have to solve the thing. And I'm like, I don't care about that. I want to see Jughead do stuff. I want to see Veronica be Veronica. I want to see Betty and Jughead and Archie like play. Like, what are you doing? All y'all are solving this mystery for no reason. Like, leave that to the Scooby Gang. Like, why are y'all sitting here like obsessing over this murder? And why does Archie constantly have his shirt off? Like, all right, I'm done. Like, I'll wait on that.
You know why? You know why that happens? Because it's not marketed for you.
No, it's not. But for the most part, I am still a fan of that show. Like I just haven't gone back to it in a while because I was like, I'll just wait till the episodes catch up, and then I'll just binge it.
2 seasons or 3 for that show? Are they on their third now?
They're probably on their third now because I believe I stopped in the middle of season 2.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was the middle of season 2. I don't really think I ended that. Yeah, I don't think I've ended that show. So they were like dealing with the mystery of, in my mind, whatever was going on, and then someone was what was it when someone tries to murder you but they were unsuccessful? Attempted murder? Like someone tried to do attempted murder and they didn't do it. So then they were just trying to figure that stuff out too, and then Jughead's in trouble, and I was like, all right, next. Like I need to do something else because this is just driving me insane now. So yeah, I really, really do want to watch Sabrina more. I'm giving it infinite chances right now.
Well, is baby is one of you more into it than the other?
I think I'm probably a little more into it than Baby.
Which is
Baby likes it though. No, which isn't saying a lot, but Baby likes it enough to keep watching it. But there are some parts, because we were discussing it last night, where she was just like, "It's okay." It doesn't have that. Even after 4 episodes, I'm still not like enamored with it. Like, wow! I'm more like, something about this makes me want to keep watching it. But I'm not going to put this over Black Lightning, or I'm not going to put this over like other shows that I've been like solid with.
Yeah.
But it's in there. It's trying to sneak its way into my heart. So I'm trying to give it a chance, and I feel like this is just like the first part, like part 1. So I feel like, after when part 2 comes out, I'm sure they'll probably improve due to all the, criticisms, and they've worked out the kinks and everything.
Yeah.
And we didn't even talk about the sisters, like the 3, I like them.
You are not the only person that I've heard say that.
I like Prudence, the black girl with the finger waves in her hair. Yeah. Girl, she's a mess. But I like them, but I don't like when they torture her, when they torture Sabrina. But I like them as consistent characters to be trifled with.
Yeah.
I like that dynamic, that girl, that mean girlness, but having the potential to somewhat be nice sometimes. I'm okay with that relationship.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so much going on, so much to dissect in that show. But yeah,
I know. They've got a little bit of everything, and they don't do it I would say they have a little bit of everything. They don't do it the best, but they definitely they don't do it the worst.
Yeah, no. It's not like, I don't, for the show, when it's playing and when they do touch upon subjects, I don't instantly feel like, oh, they're just saying this because they need to talk about gay stuff, or oh, they're just saying this because they need to talk about women's stuff. It's woven in, and I completely have that. Excuse me, I have faith in that because of the writer Roberto.
Yeah,
I mean, he's the shows he's worked on and the things he's done. I'm like, okay, he knows how to weave things in like that, in a way that it always kind of reminds me of Ryan Murphy when he did Glee and Scream Queens and stuff. When they would talk about stuff, it wasn't like, okay, insert, now we have to force the gay narrative, or now we have to force this narrative about this, and then we don't talk about it ever.
Yeah,
it's just that one episode, and then we never bring it up again.
Yeah,
like I was shocked with Ambrose.
Yeah, I was actually going to say, the interesting thing is that, there's a gay character, or who knows, a bi character, we don't really know, but right. It's not like mentioned or anything. It's just out there, and they allude, like, there will be various things that'll allude to it in various episodes, but it's not a big deal. It's just another thing.
Yep, I was shocked. I was happy about it, but I wasn't. I mean, first of all, again, didn't know this character, didn't know she had a cousin, so I was like really trying to just figure out who he was, more so not even about his sexuality or why he's in the show. I was just like, well, who is that? And clearly he don't look like he related to them, but I know he's family because I looked up his name and his last name is Spellman. So I was like, he in the family, but why? And then when that happened, I was like, okay, Ambrose, get it. But yeah, like you said, wasn't mentioned, didn't say anything about it, was never brought up, wasn't stretched. The plot wasn't stretched about getting to the origin of who he is for that whole episode. Like, we just kept it moving. Sabrina. So yeah, I like what they're doing. What else? Is there any other shows you've been watching?
Yeah, I'll close out just because we're getting a little late. But I'm going to start once I get finished with Sabrina. I think part of the reason why I rushed it is because I really want to start watching Heathers. Oh,
okay.
Which is the Heathers TV show that so it's based off of the movie Heathers. Don't know if you've seen it. Rodney has probably definitely seen it. I know Rodney has seen Heathers. It has Winona Ryder in it. What's his name? I can't remember his name. Dark and Brooding.
It's a lot of Christian Bale.
Christian Slater.
Oh, I like him.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that you said Christian because that's the only reason why I got it. Yes, and it's like there's a clique of 3 girls and they make everybody's lives a living hell in high school. It's basically pre-Mean Girls, except for the character that would Winona Ryder's character, which is the Lindsay Lohan, instead of like going in and like sort of like changing the way things happen, she ends up going in and her psycho boyfriend proceeds to start murdering all of the Heathers.
What?
And making it look like a suicide. And the school all of a sudden committing suicide is a fad.
Oh
and
my God.
They're glorifying suicide. It's a comedy. It's a black comedy, but not like black as in like
African American.
Like, yes. It's like black as in
a dark
like
comedy.
Extreme. That's this. It's so funny whenever I say like black comedy. I'm like.
Not like Steve Harvey and
African American comedy. Like
it's a dark comedy, not a black like Tyler Perry comedy. Not that one.
But so basically they turned that 80s movie into a television show, and it was supposed to come out in May. I believe May, except for there was like a shooting around that time, so they had to postpone it. Which is understandable. Yeah. And it looks really good. And it's so funny too, because there is one of the Heathers is not biologically female. It's like gender neutral, or like fluid. I don't want to say the wrong term. So there's a Heather that is gender fluid. So I think that's pretty cool. And it's so funny in the trailer, the lead Heather is actually, she's fat. And so one of the teachers is like, wait, fat kids can be like popular? And then they're like, it's called body positivity. Like, so they're like riffing on like the actual headlines because all the Heathers were like, psh, psh, psh. Like, so they're actually using our like beauty standards or even counterculture beauty standards is like, well, like big is in, like I'm curvy, like these like buzzwords that are used around, so like the head Heather is like a full figure girl.
Yeah. Versus being a little stick.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And then you have like one Heather that is gender fluid. So that's what I want to get started on. So.
Okay. I like that. There used to be a show, I feel like I brought it up on here before, on MTV, where one of the most popular girl was intersex.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't know what that is, so I had to Google it, and then I was like, oh wow, like you said, gender nonconforming. There are these shows that are inserting more of what is in our current climate into these TV shows, and I was like, oh well, thank goodness they did stuff like that, because I can't remember the name of the show now, but I really liked it, and then I was like embarrassed to say I liked it. I was like, oh, I don't know if you watch the show, and then eventually I was like, F it, no one cares. Shoot.
Oh wait, mentioned that. Here's an image of our three Heathers. Oh wait. I'm like, I got like 1,000 tabs opened.
Uh-oh.
I know. And I just want to make sure that I don't have like a dirty tab open in the background. You guys know how that's like.
And you're like, wait, nope.
Okay, wait.
Put them on private.
I know.
Wait, those are the three Heathers?
Yeah, these are the three Heathers. These are.
Wait, the person in the middle looks like a dude.
Yeah. He's got dresses and stuff.
Ah, snap. Wait,
That's a Heather.
At the end? She's cute.
Oh, which end?
She looked like. Oh, well, she's cute too. The one all the way to the left, but the one on the right, all the way to the right. She reminded me of Vanessa Hudgens or something, but I know that's not her.
No.
Or she looks like Zendaya a little bit, but not Zendaya. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who it is either, but she's a Heather.
Dang, okay.
So I'm excited about starting up with Heathers, and of course, part of me is looking there's a new Sims game that's going to be coming out. Get Famous. There's Fallout that's coming out. Since moving into the apartment, I'm like, I'm poor and I don't have money for these things that I really want. So
yeah, I feel you. I want to buy more video games, but thanks to Bibi, I actually was reintroduced to games I already have, and I was like, oh yeah.
She's like, you have these games over here that you already purchased, and just think of them as free.
Pretty much, because like I finished God of War 2, and I was like, oh, what should I play? And then she was like, you can't. What about Dishonored 2? What about that? And I was like, oh my god, yeah. So yeah, I started playing that. But yeah, you're right. I'm poor as of late, so I shouldn't even be looking into trying to get Spider-Man or any new game that's come out in the past like 3 months.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to ask you about Halloween before we go, because it is now Halloween.
Happy Halloween! Woo.
Happy Halloween!
You wanted to ask me about Halloween. I dressed up this morning as a hobo.
Okay.
And I went to my old people, and I was dressed up as a hobo.
And you brought your neff?
And I brought my nephew, and the old people loved us both.
Oh my god, you're so cute!
I know, I am cute.
Oh yes, you are also cute as well.
Yeah. And I would I look like Hobo the Clown.
Look at baby, yuck.
And then I had to go eat food because the food that they supplied us with at work, I didn't like. So at the restaurant, I took a picture of myself in the mirror.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Like, I'm a mess.
I know.
Oh, you're like, I'm sad.
Which is hysterical because it's not even like, it wasn't even Halloween. So probably like they were thinking like, who's this clown person?
Why is he there? Is he? Ooh, okay. That's like brooding sexy clown. Brooding sexy clown man in GQ magazine.
Right. Oh, he's so sad.
Like, I'm just a clown.
Oh, right. And so my old people loved seeing Icky, and he had so much fun, and I was like showing him around. I took him to see a whole bunch of people. There were like designated stops, but I like it's Richard from Activities. I have a baby. Do you want to see it?
Right?
Be like, yeah, come on in. But like that's like what I did, because I'm like, these people don't like people that are just in their rooms, like they have no idea there's a kid. There's a kid. And like I'm willing to like deliver this child to you, and like you can like look at this cute baby, you can pinch it, you can like try to shake his hand, even though he's got his hand on his bottle and his binky in his mouth, and he's just like, so that was my day. And Halloween, do you have plans?
Yeah, my job is doing a Halloween themed party, and I can finally reveal. I've got a mask. I'll show it to you now that it's about to, end and everything. So the party it's supposed to be your favorite horror movie theme. And I obviously don't have a favorite horror movie because I'm a punk, but I got this mask. It already scares me and I don't like it, so I'm not even gonna like put it out. But I really liked the first Purge movie. I thought that was with all the black people in it, and did you see the first Purge movie?
I did not, but you told me about it.
Okay, so I really liked that movie, and I figured I might as well just dress like them. So I'm thinking today, I should like dress up in a suit and tie, and then wear the mask, and then have my wooden Japanese sword, because I didn't want to buy a fake weapon. I already have a fake weapon here, so it's a real fake. So I'm just gonna wear that and wear it to work, and no mess, no frill. And then after work, we're supposed to take the nephew trick-or-treating. So I won't wear the scary mask because he's young. Like I'm not trying to have him scared. So
how old?
5.
Okay, yeah, that's yes or no. Because the really cool thing about Icky is that he's so young that he's like, zombies, yay! Like, because he was like, I want to see zombies. Because we were like, you probably shouldn't go to the zombie walk. And he's like, I want to see zombie. I want zombie. That's what he kept on saying. He's like, I want zombie. And then like he went to the zombie walk and he was fine. Oh no,
I feel like with that kind of mask and face, I think it wouldn't be, I don't think it would be good to introduce him to that kind of visual now with his environment, and like, it's just, I don't know if he's seen scary movies, probably not, but I don't want to be the one to introduce it to him, and then he's like he's getting nightmares, and they're like, well, Joy wore this scary mask, and because Joy's name might be brought up if it has to do with Halloween and me, and he was fine when we left him with you, and now he's scared all the time. Like, nope. So I'll just wear like a face mask, like one of my little cover face masks, and like a bandana or something. But that mask is only for work. So hopefully I just go trick or treating with the kid and with Bibi, and it should be and then it's my mom's birthday today, so I gotta call her.
Happy birthday, Mama Joy.
Yes, no, Jackie. Mama Jackie. Joy, nothing, Jackie.
Jackie.
Happy birthday, Jackie. I gotta call her and tell her happy birthday. Yeah, not Mama Joy, Jackie.
Well, the thing that I think is so funny is that your mom's like, yeah, of course you're doing Nightcap because that's what you do.
Yeah, basically.
every single night she's like, aren't you doing your web show?
Yeah, she's like, oh, so you're doing the thing, you're doing that show with Ricky? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, okay. Well, tell him I said hi. And like, all right.
All right.
I mean, I tell her enough. Aw, thank you, Rodney. And then, all right, so he's gonna hand out candy. That's dope.
Oh wait, I don't have the chat log. I haven't. Wait.
This whole time.
Wait, Rodney's been saying stuff? Oh my gosh, I haven't seen a single thing.
I agree with you, Rodney, because we're gonna wrap it up. I agree with you about Eddie Redmayne. I don't know Crispin Glover, but I'll probably Google his name after this and be like, oh, he's also perfect. My mom and I really did enjoy Sabrina the Teenage Witch, especially for Salem. but I really liked it because I did have somewhat of a small crush on Melissa Joan Hart that I did not really acknowledge until now. So yeah, I still do really like her. Like she's such a down to earth. I think Melissa Joan Hart was the actress version of Kelly Clarkson to me. Like
okay, I get that.
like both of them are so relatable and just chill and very like, yeah, sure, I can do that. Like they seem very open and nice. So yeah, I like them. And then I remember most of the episodes that I watched. So yeah, Serena Teenage Witch. Dope.
Woo!
Oh, I did not see Clarissa Explains It All. I never saw
Oh, that was a really good show. I remember that.
Yeah, I never saw
I
it.
was, yeah, that's because I'm so much older than you.
I liked Melissa and Joey because I had a crush on Lawrence. Is his name Joey Lawrence?
Joey Lawrence, yeah.
Yeah, I really thought he was cute. Whoa, like him doing that stuff. I was like, oh yeah. And I watched the movie with them together when they pretended to get married. We were at baby's cousin's house.
Was it like Project Wedding or Project Marriage or some shit?
No, it was this movie, this rom-com movie, and I think it's on Netflix. For probably. It's Melissa Joan Hart and Joey Lawrence, and they end up meeting at a wedding, someone's wedding, and they're like, oh, Joey's character is in a financial bind, and he really needs quick money, and Melissa Joan Hart's character is just like, I just got this house, this new apartment or house or whatever, and then she got robbed, so she needs money too. So they both were like, what would be a quick, easy way for us to get money and solve our problems? Oh, let's just pretend we're getting married. People will give us money and gifts, and then I think it's called not 90 Day Fiance. I forgot, but they basically pretend to get married, and then they're like, well, before we get married for real, we just cancel it. Like we'll just be like, we're not getting married anymore, and we just get to keep everything and run. So at first they're like, oh, we're into this, and then of course someone developed feelings, and then the whole plan messes up, and then craziness ensues. And I really like the movie, so shout out to them. You frozen? Oh, there you are. Okay. There you are. So yeah, shout out to them. That was a good movie.
Unfortunately, we got to get going.
Yeah, no, let's all right, let's wrap it up.
You sound so subdued. You're like, just do it.
Let's just wrap it up, I guess. I miss talking to you, so I was just like, so much I wanted to say.
Oh, you miss talking to me?
Yeah.
I miss talking to you.
Oh my god.
You're my hero.
Oh my god, you're my hero.
Oh.
I mean, you can see all of us on the interwebs and stuff. And yeah. I do want to play Friday the 13th with you, sir. So
okay, you need to. Yay.
Please,
we will.
Let me know, because we can all play it. Like me, you, baby, because she has it on her the game, because it was free. It's
free, yeah. PlayStation Network.
So it's free on PSN, and then I have thanks to you, physical copy of it. Yeah. So we can all play.
Excellent. All right, we will set that up. We will set that up in stream. And we're also, Rodney, thank you for watching my mini stream that I did. You're the best. We got to get going. I'm so sorry, guys.
No, go ahead.
And happy Halloween, right? Happy Halloween.
Yes, happy Halloween. And what? Wait, Ronnie said joy. I don't. Why? What happened? He said, LOL, joy. And he said, I miss talking to you guys too.
Oh, we love you, Rodney.
Yes, thank you, Rodney, for sticking with us.
Oklahoma. Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Yasumi nasai. Konnichiwa. Oh, I miss Rodney. Oh my God, Rodney, I saw you on all the Cardi B Instagram videos, liking everything, bro. Like I watched Rodney be in the know. Like, he's really in the know about everything. Like, he is our encyclopedia. So yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I just forgot. I wanted to mention that. Oh. Yes, they were hilarious. I can't hear you. It's okay because of the music. Yep. That's fine. Long live Cardi B. Cardi B over Nicki Minaj any day. Cardi B has some good songs. But you know what's better? The Nightcap intro. Oh my god, Remy Ma is the GOAT. Okay, yes, look at you know about Remy Ma. Okay. Bye, y'all. Oklahoma.